The old man sat alone on the park bench, watching the world go by. He had lived a long and full life, but there was one thing he had never experienced: true love. That all changed one day when he met a young woman named Sarah. Sarah was beautiful, with long brown hair and sparkling blue eyes. She was kind and gentle, and the old man was immediately drawn to her. They spent hours talking in the park, sharing stories and laughing together. As the days went by, the old man realized that he was falling in love with Sarah. He knew that their age difference would make their love impossible, but he couldn't help how he felt. He tried to push his feelings aside, but they only grew stronger. One day Sarah came to the park with tears in her eyes. She told the old man that she was moving away and that she would never see him again. The old man was heartbroken, but he knew that he had to let her go. Years went by, and the old man never forgot about Sarah. He often wondered what had happened to her and if she had found happiness. Then one day, he received a letter in the mail. It was from Sarah. In the letter, Sarah explained that she had never forgotten about the old man either. She had moved away to start a new life, but she had always thought about him. She told him that she loved him and that she wanted to be with him. The old man was overjoyed. He knew that their love was still forbidden, but he didn't care. He had waited his whole life for this moment. He wrote back to Sarah, telling her that he loved her too. They arranged to meet in the park where they had first met. When they saw each other, they ran into each other's arms. They kissed, and the old man felt like he was finally complete. But their happiness was short-lived. As they walked hand in hand through the park, they saw a group of people staring at them. The old man recognized them as Sarah's family. They had come to take her away. Sarah's father stepped forward, his face twisted with anger. "What are you doing with my daughter?" he demanded. The old man stood his ground. "I love her," he said simply. The two men stared at each other for a long moment. Then Sarah's father spoke. "You're too old for her," he said. "You'll never be able to give her the life she deserves." The old man felt his heart sink. He knew that Sarah's father was right. He was old and frail, and he could never give Sarah the life she deserved, but he couldn't bear the thought of losing her again. "Please," he said, turning to Sarah, "don't leave me again." Sarah looked at him, her eyes filled with tears. "I won't," she said. "I love you." The old man felt a glimmer of hope. Maybe they could find a way to be after all. We can't help but wonder, what would you do if you were in the old man's shoes?